Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Ethereum has yesterday chosen the upside pathway and then already quite quickly reached my upside target after the breakout. We've now arrived at this sort of target range. I've got that more specified on the smaller time frame, but the idea was that if there is an upside breakout, I think it was around 3,140 was the upside breakout level, basically the break above initial resistance. And in this scenario then, I wanted the price to reach like 3,570 next, which was reached. So we're going to take a look at that on the smaller time frame. But I wanted to start on the daily time frame because I don't think this rally is done yet. Easiest is, I think, to be focused on the upside until support breaks. I think that's the safest thing to do. You know that we are still in a bull market or bullish market. That's been my view unchanged, completely unchanged. The orange support region did hold, which I'm quite happy about, because it indicates that the white wave count here that I'm tracking on the daily chart, that this can still be kept as primary count. Quick look at the daily chart here. The idea was that we're moving up here in a diagonal pattern. ETH definitely lost its impulsive potential, but that doesn't mean we couldn't see impulses in the subwaves. When we talked about this chart, I think only a couple of weeks ago or a week ago, I mentioned to you that we are likely still in the main third wave. And this here is an A, B, C. And in the C wave, we have a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. Wave 4 ideally doesn't break below the golden ratio level at 2,667. Because if it does, I would have to change the wave degree here. It also wouldn't necessarily be bearish, but it would definitely introduce more uncertainty. And we might now see this fifth wave to the upside to possibly, 4,400, maybe even $5,000. So that's sort of what I'm tracking now. And overall, you know, my bull market target hasn't changed. It's still sort of around 8K, maybe 12K. Even, I have to say, and that's something I need to mention very clearly, with the transformation from an overall impulse into a diagonal, I'm not sure if we're going to get there. So that remains to be seen. Looking at the shorter time frame, already posted earlier today on Discord that we likely not done yet with this rally. I've got smaller time frame Fibonacci levels here on this chart. Next ones to the upside, 3,733. We might be getting there quite quickly, and 3,840 are next. If we zoom in, we can see that there is still the potential for a B wave rally, but that is getting less likely with this, with a break above this high. However, it could just be a large ABC. I mean, that's still possible. Let's just change that. Could just be a large ABC. We need to have that as a, let's say, bearish scenario on the chart anyway, because you need to know what happens if support breaks, right? So the idea could be that in the bearish count, this here was an A wave down, this here is an A, B, C, and then we still come down. That's very much an important finding. That doesn't mean it will happen, but it will keep us on our toes and means that we are forced to track support. And as long as we're tracking support and the support levels are holding, the focus can be on higher. I'm going to show you the next upside Fibonacci levels as well on this time frame. But yeah, we're not out of the woods, right? I mean, support levels can always break. I mean, that's why I track them, because a break of support indicates that the top of sorts is in place. And then, but you need to decide what that means for you and your portfolio. Maybe it means realizing some more profits because it indicates a top is in place, or because things are getting a little bit less certain, right? So looking at the shorter time frame then, if we zoom in a bit, you can see that in the yellow wave count, that in the yellow wave count, we have a wave 1 to the upside. In this scenario, a fourth wave bottomed already here on the 13th of April, yeah? So this is the main fourth wave correction, which started here on the 11th of March. Might be complete, and then this is the wave 1 to the upside, wave 2 to the downside. We could now be literally in the third wave rally, then could get another 4, 5, and that can send us into all-time high territory eventually, if things go well. In this scenario, and again, it doesn't matter so much if it's now the white count or the yellow count that's playing out. I explained that in the Bitcoin video. It's literally just important to understand what is support, and against support we can focus on higher. I think the chances are really good that we've bottomed now. I mean, it is substantial upside movement. A lot of altcoins are due a bounce as well, and possibly already a substantial rally and maybe already the breakout. So, definitely we don't need another low. So I will try to give you my best to, at any juncture, to give you the key levels there to watch. Looking at the shorter time frame, whatever this exactly is, but it looks to me as if we are still in this third wave. And I posted earlier today, as I said on Discord, that we are likely not done yet with this third wave. I'd like to see at least one more high, because this looks like a pennant, maybe even two more highs. I mean, this could still extend higher, right? I did already give you the next upside targets on the daily time frame, so please be aware of that. If there is a pullback, this area might be tested between 3,367 and 3,550, but this will have to change with the price, and I do adjust it throughout the day as the price climbs higher. So yeah, it looks like we are not done yet, and there could be some more iterations of ups and downs here. The microstructure, as I said, isn't so important. What is more important are the levels, especially in a third wave rally. Levels are always key. The problem is, if you're focusing on the microstructure and you think, oh, it's full, it has to pull back and everything. Now that's rarely the case, It's more about, okay, if there is a pullback, it can be an opportunity, but you don't normally want to stay in the way of a crypto rally. I mean, the pullback was long enough, was substantial enough. Support levels so far are holding. And yeah, I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.